Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2026 Soudal Quick-Step team presentation held here at Sweetopia Solimar Hotels in Calpe. It's great to be joined by so many familiar faces from around our team, our valued sponsors and partners, and our friends from the media. We also welcome those watching live on our YouTube channel. It's been a memorable 12 months for the team, where we took 54 victories across a wide range of races, from as close to home as Belgium to as far away as Guangxi in China. So let's take a look at some of our highlights.
Milano tries to challenge Tim Merlier. There was never any doubt. Victoire de Paul Magnier. Et bien voilà donc la première victoire. A plan to be delivered. Louis Vervaeke kicked on. What a win at Peripalpe. Chapeau.
Nobody can challenge. Nobody can challenge. Tim Merlier makes it back-to-back wins.
Remco Evenepoel delivered. Wow, what a result that was. A European champion not to be denied.
Soudal Quick-Step delighted.
Paul Magnier, the Frenchman, for Soudal Quick-Step.
No first tour yellow jersey for Evenepoel, but another knockout performance.
Tim Merlier wins an incredible stage. Healy goes round the corner, takes the right line. Valentin Paripon looks for the inside line. Buitrago sprinting. Now it is two riders head to head. Healy and Valentin Paripon. Who's going to take it on Ventoux? It's a French victory at the top of the Mont Ventoux.
Today was all about the Frenchman.
Junior Leserve has done enough. He will win the Czech Tour.
Making it look so easy.
Paul Magnier is going to get two, extending his lead, 4 in a row for Paul Magnier. There is no doubt about it. He's the best sprinter in the race.
Oh my goodness, Paul Magnier. Oh, look at that. No way round him. Nobody can get through. Oliver try but can't.
Ziegenzakken, ziegenzakken! Hey, hey, hey! Hij vindt er van toe. Ziegenzakken, ziegenzakken! Hey, hey, hey!
To help us look back at the year that's just gone and preview the coming season, please welcome to the stage the CEO of Soudal Quick-Step, Jurgen Ferré. Jurgen, welcome. You've just seen the highlights of a phenomenal season for the team. You must have been very proud.
Absolutely, Phil. Thank you. I'm incredibly proud of what the riders and the staff have achieved this year. It has been a season where hard work, preparation, and a strong team culture came together. We had standout victories, of course, but what impressed me even more was the consistency, the commitment to perform at every single race. Not only 54 victories, but also, if I did my maths correctly, realizing a podium in 31% of the races we participated in was truly phenomenal. For me, it's a reflection of the strength of the entire organization, from the riders on the road to the mechanics, the soigneurs, the performance team, partners, and everybody working behind the scenes. Success doesn't happen by accident, and the way the team has worked together over the past was truly phenomenal.
It was a great spread of wins. We had Tim dominating in the early season sprints. Our climbers were exceptional. There was the fabulous Tour de France victories, as we've seen, and the late season surge of Paul Magnier. That must have been very pleasing.
Yes, it's very pleasing. What I like most is the balance in the results. We have seen our sprinters, our climbers, our classic riders, our time trialists, and our young talents all delivering at different moments throughout the season. Tim set the tone with his dominance in the sprints. We took beautiful stage wins at the Tour de France, in the sprint, climbing stage and a TT. And then Paul closed the season with an incredible momentum. Personally, I take great pleasure of the fact that 9 riders out of the team, that's 1/3 of our World Tour team, were winning races. If the mission statement of our team is on the collective, that's something that really makes me happy. So we call that strength in numbers.
And we're here today to introduce the World Tour team, and we're going to talk about the Devo team as well. But the Wolfpack also includes our sister team, AG Insurance Soudal, who had a very pleasing year. They've got their own team presentation in February, but I'm sure you'd like to say some words about them.
Yeah, it was also a phenomenal season for our ladies. In 2 years' time, they became one of the leading, from challenging to one of the leading teams in the world. With victories in Liège, Bastogne-Liège, the Giro, the Tour de France. They exceeded our expectations. Wearing the yellow jersey for 3 days in the Tour de France was a first for our sponsor, Soudal. They never had a yellow jersey, and now the ladies did it. And they have been around in cycling for a while. So that spread of success, men's, women's, Devo team, shows the depth of the team and the quality of collaborating together. If multiple groups are winning, that means that the structure is working and that the culture is right.
Yeah, it's been a great season for all of our teams, and as I mentioned, we'll come on to the Devo team. But first, we want to hear some of our 49 sponsors and partners, because none of this would be possible without them.
What are you drinking as a celebration?
Tonight, a bit of champagne with cantaloupe.
I was more thinking about that. Is that how you celebrate?
The recovery is 60 chocolate.
Obviously, Tim,
Jürgen, we've seen that we have the support of some sponsors, many of whom we're delighted to have in the room with us today. As I said earlier, this wouldn't be possible without them, would it?
No. The economic model of our sport is highly, and you see it here, is highly depending on the support of our sponsors. Almost 95% of our revenues of a team, not only our team, but all the World Tour teams, come from sponsors' contribution. There is no income from ticketing, no income from broadcast. If we compare our race revenues over 2025, the starting fees with the race expenses, they are not even sufficient to cover our actual cost to participate in races. This is not sustainable as an economic model in the sport. It's not future-proof. So none of them, what we do, is possible without our sponsors. Their commitment allows us to build the structure, invest in innovation, support our riders at the highest level. What I value the most is that we have true partnerships with our sponsors, not just logos on a jersey. Our sponsors challenge us, they support us, and they share the ambition to move the team forward, just like they do with their businesses. So we are very proud to represent them.
And we're in such a technology-led sport. I'm sure you could take a moment for our technical partners.
Yeah, technical partners, we see some footage from them behind us. In a sport like ours, where equipment and marginal gains, they decide races. Technical partners are fundamental in everything we do. Their innovation, their willingness to listen to us, and their ability to deliver world-class products make a huge difference for our riders day after day. All our technical partners support us in their own specialized way. And every one of them helps improve performance, and through investment in safety also improve the confidence our riders have in their materials. So we're truly grateful for the support of all our technical partners.
And for the 2026 season, we have a new but familiar brand on the back of our bib shorts, as we can see on screen.
Yeah, we are honored to have extended our partnership with Safety Jogger for the next 3 years. Safety Jogger joined the Wolfpack in 2022, with their logo being displayed on the shoulders of our race kit. Since 2023, they also support the team with sneakers and jackets, and our technical staff with head-to-toe protective workwear. As of 2026, Safety Jogger will step up their partnership, with the company's name being both on shoulders of the jersey and on the back of the bib shorts. With this step up, safety jogger becomes one of the most prominent partners of the team. Supported by their expertise, we not only hope to win races, but also to keep collaborating to improve safety in the sport and protecting our riders and our staff. As the ownership is present in the room today, we want to thank them for their trust, and we are looking forward to our continued collaboration.
Indeed, and I would now like to invite another guest to join us on the stage. Since 2023, Soudal has been the trusted and much appreciated main sponsor of the team. We're happy to have here today with us, so please join me in welcoming Soudal's Group Marketing and R&D Director, Luc Thijs. I got that wrong. Welcome to the presentation, Luc. We've seen some highlights in the last 12 months. How proud has Soudal been of what we've achieved?
Let me use the occasion to wish everyone a brilliant year, first of all. No, I think it was a fantastic year. We were very impressed with quite a number of events that we've seen with the team. I think that the examples we've seen is, well, it's more than you can fathom. Really, really quite impressive. But also the fact, and I fully underline what Jürgen said, the fact that it's happened with many different riders from many different countries and victories in 17 countries as such, which I think for us as main sponsor is a very important element to look to. That's really an important thing to see, so I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Soudal have been involved in cycling for a long time. What is it about this sport that keeps drawing you back?
It's a very accessible sport. We think that when you look at all sorts of options as a company interested in sports sponsoring, both company owners, and of course we deal with many larger companies, but also with people literally filling up shelves, and they are also interested, they have the same emotion for cycling. On top of it, of course, it's a healthy sport, it's evolving in many countries, so there are many reasons. And as Marco is here in the room also pointed out, it's a lot better than football from a sponsoring point of view, because there's no opposition. You may be a fan of one rider more than the next one, but you're not against someone else. Huh? We're in Spain here. If we would be sponsoring Barça, I'm not so sure the people in Madrid would appreciate it. So in this case, we're very much fond of cycling.
For once, it wasn't me that mentioned football. And why this team?
Well, I think when we look at the team, and we know the team for a number of years now, we see that this is a team with a fantastic heritage. Having 1,000 victories is not something like that. It's really very impressive. So there is heritage. There is really a lot of background and solid foundations. But on top of that, there is still the grinta, the eagerness to put the bar even higher, to work even better, to become more professional, to do it better than last year. This remains part of the team on all levels. And that is exactly what we as a company also try to achieve. So partially, this is why we really feel there's a fantastic heritage, there is a fantastic background, but this team is still going many places, literally. And if you put that together, I mean, I'm sorry, we are a company manufacturing sealants, adhesives, and foams for zero energy homes. That's boring if you look at this emotion, right? So this emotion, the images that you've just seen, when you guys go over the line to win, the emotion on your faces, it's impressive. But the fact that the rest of the team is just as emotional and involved and convinced, that's brilliant. That's what we like about the team. And that is real team spirit. Wanting to do better, but with the team, every time, over and over again, better and better.
And with that in mind, we have a special message, don't we?
Well, we both have a long-term vision, but let's look at the video.
Okay.
Tim Merlier all the way through the centre. saisissant la première. The breakaway makes it. Asgreen takes the stage.
Philipsen's going to be beaten. Tim Merlier gets his revenge.
Julian Alaphilippe winning alla grande at the Giro d'Italia.
Della Soudal Quick-Step, Devo team che si rende conto proprio negli ultimissimi metri dopo proprio 15 minuti e 15 secondi.
So yes, we have additional plans. We have a long-term vision. We always have. The team has this long-term vision. We have this long-term vision. We feel that the team is still growing in professionalism, in really building the future, and that is exactly our slogan. We want to build the future, and we will be partners certainly for longer than we planned. 2030, here we come.
Jürgen, fantastic news.
This is extremely good news for the team. After a long-term partnership with Safety Jog, now also a long-term partnership with Soudal until 2030. So I want to thank the ownership and the management of Soudal for their trust in the team and for their investment in our joint future. As mentioned in the beginning of the presentation, cycling teams depend on sponsors. The extended partnership with our main sponsor gives us an additional 5 years and a stable and outlook to invest in to remain one of the best teams in the world. And I speak on behalf of the team, the staff and the riders. We are committed to offer you the best return possible.
We count on that. We count on it.
Thank you very much, Luke. Now we'll move on to another area that I, again, mentioned you're very passionate about, our Devo team.
First moment when the spark really came with me, it was in a really small race in my hometown, and I won that race, and the adrenaline and stuff was so amazing, and then I knew it. I want to do cycling for the rest of my life.
I think it was about when Tom Boone won the classics and became world champion. This was, I think, the moment the spark came, and from then on I really wanted to ride as fast as I can on my bike.
First thing I was doing is like riding on the cobblestone, and then with my brothers onto the Patenberg, where I crashed when I was 8 years old because I couldn't push all the way up.
And then I stopped playing football, and then now just riding my bike.
So I want to continue growing up and improving myself here.
Doing good in the Liège-Bastogne-Liège, for sure. I think that's one of my main goals.
No, I think if I could dream wild, I think I would go for Flanders because it was also the first race I watched in real life.
For sure, being in Tour de France, and also like for my country, it would be very nice to be in Olympics. And yeah, I have a lot of dreams, but these are the biggest ones. So need to dream, but also work hard for it.
I've watched that 3 times now, and it's quite evocative, isn't it? Yeah. Jürgen, we're going to meet some of the faces behind the team in a moment, but we have a beefed-up setup for the Devo team this year. What was the thinking behind the new
the thinking is very simple, also a bit economic. It's always better to grow talent than to buy it. That also means investing in the people who guide the young wolves. The Devo team is an important part of our structure, not only a feeder team, but a true development environment where riders learn our culture, our way of working, and also the standards that are required to reach the World Tour. That's also the reason why we invested for 2026 season in 2 experienced riders, Cyril and Stan, to lead the way for the youngsters. Bringing in Dimitri, Tim, and Elliot strengthens that foundation. Each of them brings experience, knowledge of modern racing, and a real passion for helping young riders to progress. It also fits in our long-term plan. In 2026, our Devo team will step up to the highest UCI license level, which is an important step for the team. And to prepare for that, we need the right staff to offer the youngsters a pathway from junior to World Tour.
Indeed. And to discuss the new setup, please welcome to the stage Tim de Klerk, Kevin Hulsman, Elliot Liotard and Dimitri Peskins. In the middle, please, guys. Middle. You stand a bit more central. Thank you. Just a bit further over. Thank you. Kevin, first of all, we've seen some footage of the young wolves in the last 12 months. Can you tell us what the year was like?
Yeah, last year was quite a really good year for the young guys, especially the victory of Jonathan at the Giro Next Gen, and on the end of the season, his victory of European champion time trial. So that was the biggest highlight for the team, for the Devo team. But they have did really good results.
Thank you. Dimitri, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
This year we've seen Jonathan Favani step up from the World Tour team. I think that's 6 of our World Tour squad now have come through the development team. It must excite you to be part of a structure that's so well valued.
Yeah, for sure. It's always been a big team already when I started cycling myself. So I'm really happy to be in this team and to get this opportunity to get to work here. And I think we have a really good roster in the Devo team, and this suits the vision of the team to build the future.
Thank you. And Elliot, we've seen some of the structure behind these young guys and how we support them. What is it that draws you to working with them, and what are you hoping to achieve?
Hello, everyone, and thank you. What really draws me working with this group is that it's a really important phase in their career. Everything we are helping them with and teach them now can really add value to the future of their career. So, yeah, for me, I would like to build a strong structure with this group. Between development and performance. It's not only about results. Of course, we want to win as much races as possible, that's obvious. But it's also about teaching them what it truly means to be a professional. So, yeah, in training and racing and daily habits. And I think if we do our job well, yeah, the step to the World Tour is not a big jump, but should be a natural step in a well-prepared journey.
Thank you. And Tim, welcome back.
Thank you.
How proud are you to be back and offer your experience to these young guys?
Yeah, honestly, it feels like a complete privilege to be back. It almost felt like I was never away. It was only 2 years, but it gave me such big joy to be welcomed back in the family. It's it's an honor for me also to work with such motivated riders as we have now, and as a coach next year, I want to be there for my riders in the good moments when everything goes well, but especially also in the bad moments when everything is not going so much as planned as before. So I want to be there in the good moments and the bad moments, and let's hope we have more good ones than bad ones, of course.
Welcome back. We're going to get to know the 16 riders, so we could walk down this end, gentlemen. I get to be a real presenter this year. So I think, Kevin, you're going to introduce the first group.
Yes, the first on the left side is Bravo Enrico. He's from Brazil, and he's a climber. Then the second one is Said. He's coming from Mexico, and he's also a climber. And then the third one is Matthijs de Klerk. He's from Belgium, second year in the team, and also a climber. And then we have Cyril, the last one there. He's coming from Wagner team, and he's going to help the young guys in some Devo races, but also he's going to do a lot of races with the World Tour team.
Offer that experience. Yeah. And Dimitri?
So on the left side we have Ode Munoz. He's I'm not going to say Spanish because he's from the Basque country, so I don't want to offend him. He's a neighbor of Mikel. He's more of a punchy sprinting type, and I think he has a lot of potential to win a lot of races. Second one is Luc Royer, or a young French guy. He's first year under 23. He has a background on the track. He will still be doing some track races. So he has a TT profile also, but a really strong big guy, 193 I guess. So big strong track rider. Then we have Gauthier Servranckx, who is from Belgium. He's third year under 23, third year in the team as well, and he has more a climbing profile. And then all the way back to the right, we have Juri Schaper, who is a neighbor of Nicky Terpstra. He has some background on the track as well. He became the elite champion on the elimination last week in Holland. But for the rest, he has a more punchy Flemish type of rider profile.
Thank you. And Tim?
On the left, here we have Jasper Schoofs. Maybe you still know him also from his second place at the Junior Worlds, not last year but the year before. So yeah, a very versatile rider who, unless his age is already quite good in his fatigue resistance, he's yeah, one of the guys that we can expect quite a bit from then. Next we have Federico Savino, Italian rider, punchy rider. He's very strong in the 1 to 5 minute efforts, and last year he won also West Bohemia Tour. Then next we have Victor Soenens, also very strong rider. Last year even in races with the pros he could already make some nice results. I think he was 2 times top 10 in Gran Camino and also in Copje Bartali. And then last but not least, we have Erazem Valjavec, also did very well in the junior category, very versatile, making nice results on the climbs, but also in Paris-Roubaix. And I think from what we have seen so far, his preparation is going well, and did also a very nice test. So for the whole Devo team, I think we can have some nice hopes for next year.
Thank you. And Elliot, the final group, please.
Last but not least, we have first of all Lars van den Ede. He's third year U23 and also the third year in the team. He's from Belgium and he is one of our guys for the classics. His main focus will be Gent-Wevelgem and Paris-Roubaix, races that suit him very well. And then we have Matthijs van Streetem. He is also a Belgian rider, second year on the team. He was 2 years ago the Belgium national champion in the U19 category. He's a very smart and very fast rider, so we hope to win a lot of races with him. And then we have Stan van Tricht. I think we should say welcome back. I think a lot of people here in the room knows him already. He started his professional career here with the team, in the World Tour team. And we are very pleased to have him with the Devos. I think he brings a lot of experience. And also we see him as a leader, besides his personal ambitions, also to guide our youngsters. He will add great value, I think. And then last but not least, we have Marc Zafra, Spanish rider, second year on the team. He was also national champion in the U19 category, and he's a very versatile rider. We can put him in a lot of races, and he also have the good mentality, a real team spirit. So we are very pleased he is on the team, and we are looking forward to do some nice things next year.
Thank you, gentlemen. We're looking forward to seeing the fruits of your hard work, and thank you for joining us. Counting my steps here. Our attention will now tune to the men's World Tour team, and we'd like to get to know our sports directors.
Very good job, guys. Second place, fucking good job. All team, what you did today was like a win. It's true.
Yeah! One to go!
And Tim, what do you think? De club is nog eens. De weer zijn dat hij de tweede pak in het Tourman.
Ja! Yes!
Een free shot, mannen!
Nee, Valentin! Go, go, go! Ja!
Let's go. We hebben hem start.
Please welcome to the stage 4 of our valued sports directors, Davide Bramati, Ilio Keizer, Nikki Terpstra and Sepp van Marker. And in the middle, please. There's only one way place to start here, Mr. Bramati. Yeah. We saw the incredible moments on the screen, the highlights of just how passionate you are. How do you keep that fire burning after all these years?
But I think everybody knows. I think not only me, I have the same passion. And I'm very happy when the riders give to us this emotion. For these guys, you know, the news arrive. For this now, we have a lot of victory to do again.
It's a group of new faces that we have here in the Sports Directors group. How do you see the dynamics in that group?
Like Timmy said before, I think for Nick he's come back in our family. He was already part of a World Pack, and Sepp did already last 2 months off last year with us. I think he entered very well in our team. For this, I think they bring new air. They are young. We are a very good group for our riders. If maybe I can say something to Sepp, if I remember in the past, when Tom was possible to win all the classic, and then you beat him in New Blood, I think for this we was not happy with you, but now we are happy. We are happy that you are in the team.
Ilio, you stand next to Brammer, you're a relatively new sports director, but you do have some experience. What have you learnt in that time, and what advice would you give to Nikki as a new sports director?
Well, I was lucky enough to work with a bunch of very experienced sport directors who could teach me a lot in a very short time. So most important thing I've learned is to stay calm in every situation. There's a lot of things happening, especially on race days, both in the race but also outside the race. The riders, they don't realize, but there's a lot of things happening, a lot of things you cannot control. You try to manage them as good as possible. Most important, the advice that I can give, or what I've learned in the last 3 years, is to try to stay calm, to act calm, although sometimes nerves take over.
And Nikki, you're stood next to this group we've heard from the returning Tim. It's like the old band's back together.
Yes, I mean, it feels great to be back. It's almost like homecoming, but I know a big part of the team. There's also a lot of new guys. The team has grown a lot, but it feels great that the Wolfpack DNA is still alive and kicking, and I'm happy I'm back again.
What are you looking forward to most in your role, and what do you hope to learn?
I hope to learn a lot because I've got zero experience like a sports director. I know what's happening in the race, but not behind the race. So I have to learn everything. And what I'm looking forward is to be back in competition with the winning mentality of the team.
Thank you. And Sepp, as Brahma mentioned, you've competed against the team many times, both as a rider and a sports director. What was your perception of the team from the outside, and has it lived up to that perception?
Yeah, my first perception from that moment, that day, that I'm remembered already a few times these last months, is yeah, it was always a very strong team physically. It was always there to have the wolf pack in front of me, against me, or whatever in the peloton. It was always strength in numbers. That's also true. Mm-hmm. But what was special to me, or most special, was the connection, I think, that the riders have with the staff around each other, amongst each other. And this you always see when riders come back to a team to visit. It's also always a warm welcome. A warm welcome. I saw in December, for example, Kasper Asgreen saying hello to the team, and he also gets a really warm welcome. And it's something special that I always saw in my career when I look to Soudal Quick-Step or the names before. And it's something I really value, and it's still here. Whenever I joined in September, I also got a warm welcome, and that was something I hope to find also.
You took some time away. You were part of the media for a long time. What did you learn during that time, and why did you come back to this team and now?
It was actually last year. It was very interesting. I saw cycling from a different perspective. I saw it as a rider in the past. I saw it in the short term as a sports director, and now I had time to step away. To accept my new role in life. And actually in the spring, I have to say, the last year I was enjoying the other side also, to speak to the public and to explain what cycling is. But in the spring I said to my wife, like, I'm missing something. Because now as a analyst, or however you have to call it in English, you can speak to the people from behind the barriers. And I could not step in cycling anymore. I cannot pass the barriers anymore to join a team. And I missed it. And to be honest, I said to my wife in the spring, if I would ever come back to cycling, it would only be in one team, even though I was never there. I always wanted to join the team as a rider, and it didn't happen. And now I'm very proud to be here, and that Jürgen came up in the summer and made me this proposal to join as a sport director.
Brilliant. If we could step this way, because Jürgen, you want to set some goals for these guys. From this side, please.
Not only for them, for the whole group. I'm always asked what the goals for 26 are. Yeah, for sure we would like to win as much as in 2025. But if I can choose, maybe I would interchange some of the victories for some specific goals. I think we are starting a new chapter for our team, the fourth chapter we call it in the team's history. So that's bringing opportunities we want to grasp. First of all, as Grand Tours are so important for our sponsors, we want to win stages in Grand Tours as they bring a lot of value for the sponsors. And also by bold racing, we can get into positions to defend classifications. That's also something that we will keep in mind. We learned how to do it, so if we get into the position, we will certainly do it. We want to win on all terrains, sprinting, climbing, RTT, that we carry close to our heart, and through spectacular breakaways. We want to perform in the series of one-day classic races. For sure our heart beats a little bit faster for the Flemish and the Ardennes classics, but also in the second half of the season you have a lot of important one-day races in France and Italy where we want to perform and win. And for me personally as well, it's important that we win as a collective. So I would be really happy to see at least 10 riders of our team winning a race for 2026. So quite simple, I would say.
Okay, so we're going to have a look at how we might do that now. Ilio and Brammer, we're going to look at the calendar. Ilio, first of all, Tour Down Under, really important to start the year well.
Yeah, of course, it's always nice if you can start a season in a good way. Down Under is a very important race for us, also for the sponsors, I think, in Australia. First World Tour race of the season, and the first time you can show your colors and show that you have been working hard and good in the winter.
And then Brahma, we go from there. We do the early season races in the Middle East.
Yes, for sure. February is important month to prepare all the classic, and then the program will be almost the same. We add some new race like Sardinia that will be first year, and but at the end will be important to prepare the classic.
And then we go on to the, as we mentioned, the classics is very important to us. So starting with the Flemish classics.
Yeah, of course, like Jürgen also said, for many of us, one of the biggest periods of the year, where our hearts already starts to beat a bit faster when we just think about it. Starting with the Flemish classics, a lot of big races, very important to the team, very important to the sponsors, very important to the riders, to everybody. So to do better than we did the last year, that's the last years, that's the goal in the Flemish classics.
And then we go to the Ardennes as well.
Ardennes Classics, of course, also we did very well the last few years with Remco. So there the barrier is very high. We try to do the same.
Brahma, we spend a few weeks with you in Italy.
Yeah, for sure, I'm Italian. I love a Giro, like Jürgen said. We needed to try to win in all the big tour. Last year in the Giro it was possible. We have already bad luck in the first stage, but for sure will be the first important goal to win a stage in the big tour.
And of course, the importance of the Tour de France.
For sure, in the tour, last year we win a lot. Like Jürgen said also before, we won a full stage. I think was very, very nice for all the team.
And Elio, we round off the Grand Tours with the Vuelta.
Yeah, third Grand Tour of the season. Once you're in the Vuelta, you know that the season is almost over, but it's not over yet. So again, a very big goal, especially for the climbers in the team, because everybody knows, of course, that Vuelta is one of the hardest races of the season. But hopefully there will also be some sprints this year.
And Brahma, just as important to finish the year well as it is to start it.
Yes, normally the race was finished with Lombardia, but now finish with the race in China, where this year we won. No, last year, sorry, we won a lot of stage. For this will be, but I hope we arrive there with more victory that we have this year.
Gentlemen, we're all looking forward to it. Thank you. Thank you. Now it's the main part of our presentation where we get to meet the 30 riders and make up the Soudal Quick-Step team for 2026. And we will start by introducing the new riders to join the team this year.
I think it's super important to not only have 6 or 7 riders next to you or around you to fight for the goal. I think it's not only the riders, it's everyone behind it. I think the more passionate the people are behind the team and really being one team and going for that goal, but also putting in the effort and fighting for it, I think that all makes things easier and makes you maybe more eager to go for it. And
I like to see people also with a lot of passion, and yeah, that's what I really find here.
Like 0 degrees, I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise, then stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, nice keep walking. If you wanna touch me, please use caution.
For myself, it will be the Vuelta will be my main goal. So I never won a stage in the Grand Tour, so that's really the big goal for me.
And of course, my big goal is Roubaix, like one of the classics to shoot me the best. And I really want to do their top 3 in Roubaix.
Stop that.
We're excited to see all the new riders this year, but just before I bring them on stage, Jürgen, it's an exciting group, as I say. We've spoken already about how you came to make up the squad as a whole this year, but how excited you are to see this group in our colours?
I'm very excited that they were already here in December. Now we see them finally in our colours. The group brings exactly what we need, what we were looking for, a strong mix of experience and youth. Riders who also can contribute immediately to the team. They strengthen key areas of our team, particularly winning stages in Grand Tours and winning one-day races, and also giving the team more depth than before for different types of racing. What I like most is that each of them fits the way we race, assertive and riding as the pack. It was very interesting discussing with them in the hiring process and discovering they all had a deliberate reason to be in this team. So we chose them, but they also chose us. It's always special bringing new riders in the Wolfpack. It's about results, but also about team culture. It's how they integrate, how we can make them better, but also how we can further develop our team. And I have full confidence, not only in the new riders, but in all our riders for 2026, that we will do great.
We're going to have some fun getting to know them in a moment, but we'll just talk about one man on the screen who's not here with us today. Filippo Zana's already in Australia, so can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Filippo is a rider I was already interested in 2024 when he had an amazing season in the Giro with stage win and a top 10 GC classification. Last year was a bit harder, but we knew what the reasons are. It was a bit of a health issue, and we had interesting conversations, and we're looking forward to bringing him back to the best level where he belongs.
And now let's speak to his new colleagues. So please can you welcome Stef Kras, Alberto Danesi, Lawrence Rex, Jasper Stuyven, Dylan van Baal, Fabian van den Bosch and Jonathan Vivana. Welcome, gents. I'll start with Jasper, if I can. It's your first time in a new team for a long time. How much are you looking forward to the adventure?
Yeah, obviously it's a big change after spending 12 years in the same team. But I was welcomed by everyone, riders, staff, sponsors. I think already from the team meeting end of October, and that carried through the December camp. And very, very happy, and it felt like I've been longer around than just a month, I would say. So it's exciting, but it's refreshing at the same time, and I'm looking forward to racing with this group of riders.
You have a lot of goals yourself, but you've seen it's a very young group of hungry riders. Does that excite you as well?
I think it definitely does, and I think it's nice to, like it has been mentioned, the team goes a bit back to the classics, and having guys that have some experience like myself, but having the young guys, and it's a good mix to go for every one-day race, for every sprint. I'll give my experience where I can, and chase my ambitions my own, and I think it's a good combination and a good group to do it.
Thank you. And Dylan? Both you and Jasper, both monument winners, and you're here chasing even more success. But what appealed to you about trying to do that with this team?
Yeah, I think if you look to the history of this team, especially in the Cobble Classics, it's something that I really love, and I'm happy Jürgen had the trust in me, bringing me to the team. So as a young guy, I was watching, of course, the television to all the Cobble Classics, and seeing the jersey up front, made me even love the cycling world even more.
And how do you envisage your 2026 shaping up?
Yeah, I mean, first we have 1 more week to go here. Then I will go to altitude together with Jasper to build for the Cobble Classics.
And Jonathan, thank you, Dylan. we've already seen you came through the Devo team, you come through the system. You must be really proud to be here today.
Yes, for sure. I'm really proud to go to the World Tour. But I realize I will start down the stairs now, but I try to go up step by step. And together with this incredible team, I hope I can achieve some beautiful things in the future.
Thank you. Steph, you're back in Spain where you took your big win in Asturias last year. I think we're going to see you race here soon.
Yeah, I will start the season also in Spain. So I like to race here, and also I think my main objectives are also in Spain this year. So really looking forward to it. So yeah.
What is it you like about racing here?
I like the lifestyle. I think it's more easy, more chill than the other more hectic races. So I think that's also a part I really like.
Yeah, thank you. Alberto? You come into a team that's very famous for its lead-out trains and looking after its sprinters. You've spoken about that before. You're very excited about it, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I cannot wait to start already in a couple of weeks' time. And this is a special team for a sprinter and has a lot of culture. And yeah, you feel it's different in the mentality, and really, really happy to be here.
Good. We're looking forward to some success. Lawrence, you and Dylan share a love of Paris-Roubaix. Why?
Yeah, I think not only we share the love. I think a lot of guys, a lot of riders share it. And yeah, for me, I think it's the craziness of the race. Personally, I have the feeling when I'm at the start line of Roubaix, I'm way more nervous and want to start than when I was at the Tour de France already 2 times. So it's really the craziness, and maybe also my past as a mountain biker, to be able to ride on these roads. And yeah, as a classic, it's one of the races who suits me the best. So it's even better that I really fall in love with this race.
I think crazy is a great word then. Thank you, gentlemen.
Fabio.
Sorry?
Fabio.
You did Fabio? Fabio, sorry. We're here to see you race on the road. We know you had a great winter, though, on the track. It was really proud to take the gold in the World Championships in the Madison.
Yeah, I was very proud to be wearing the World Champion colors this winter, but I'm also very proud to be here now, to be wearing the team's colors. And next to helping the team win as much races as possible, I'm also convinced that I can aim for more world titles on the track as a Soudal Quick-Step member.
Now I'll say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, gents. We'll now move on to introduce our squad that will compete in the first race of the 2026 season at the Tour Down Under in Australia.
In Australia, I got nice memories. It was my first race in a professional cycling, and after Down Under, we did this race Turkey. I remember I was third behind Sam Bennett, so you actually won. And then we did Haraldsson Tour, and it was my first pro win, so pretty nice memories, and we hope to repeat it this year.
I want to go there to do a good result for the team. I think we will have many opportunities to already show what I can do in the beginning of the season.
And I hope we can start the season there strong, and that I can do some good work for Alberto Dainese in the sprints, and to do a good lead out for him.
As we've seen there, the team for Australia will be Alberto Dainese, Pascal Inkhorn, Casper Pedersen, Andrea Raccani, Pepin Rederink, Fabio van den Bosch, and Filippo Zana. Jürgen, as some of the riders have already travelled, I'll ask you to speak on their behalf. It's a mix of new riders and some that we know already, but it's quite an exciting group.
Yeah, it is. In current cycling, every race is important, and starting with Tour Down Under. Every team wants to start well over there because it can also give the whole team a boost for the races that are following. This year we go to Australia with a strong group of riders, without pressuring Alberto too much. He was a bit sick in December, but we want to build up our lead out around him with Fabio, Casper and Andrea. Pascal and Pepin, we know they love breakaways, so it would be great to see them take a spectacular breakaway victory over there. And Filippo is a rider who can do well both in uphill stages and in general classification, so I'm looking forward to that race and wishing our Wolves best of luck in the first race of the season.
Yeah, I agree. We're all looking forward to seeing them open the season. We'd now like to introduce some of the riders more experienced in the Wolfpack way, starting with those who thrive when the road goes uphill.
I think in a climb it's when I'm battling with someone else, like I did with Benny. It's like a box, you know, and
it's more than work. It's like you fight for each other, you fight for the same goal, and so you know your position also in the team, so everybody knows his duty, and it's like one Wolfpack.
Also, when I watched Tour de France when I was young with Contador and Schleck, and I said, okay, I want to do it.
We are very lucky to have a fabulous group of climbing talent, as you've seen, and to represent them, I'd like to welcome Mika Lander, Valentin Paripantra and Ilan van Wilde to join us on the stage. Thank you. I'll start with Mikkel, if I can. Didn't have the easiest year with your crash at the Giro. We saw you come back in the Vuelta and then in Italy, but I'm sure everybody would like to know, how are you?
I'm fine. I think the injury is fixed. So yeah, I'm happy that I could finish the last season racing in Vuelta in Lombardy. And now, yes, after the off-season, I think I'm ready for a new one.
Feeling good?
Yes, more or less.
We saw your swan year, Andoni. He pushed you a bit. He did all 3 Grand Tours. Are we going to see you do the same?
Andoni is a big talent. I think he overpassed me already. Oh, it's something I never done, and I miss a bit during my career. And yeah, I'm not 25 years anymore, but I feel energetic, and why not? We keep a door open.
Okay, there you go. Valentin, we saw on the screen earlier your epic moment, one of the most memorable moments of 2025 when you won on Ventoux. How often do you think about that?
Actually, not a lot.
No?
But yeah, for sure, this memory will stay in my mind for my whole life. And yeah, but now I prefer to think about what I will do in 2026 and not about what I did in 2025.
And as we saw yesterday, we announced that you're going to stay with the team until 2028. Tell us about your emotions, how you came to that decision, and how you feel.
Yes, I'm happy to continue with this team. I feel good with the guys, with the staff, the rider, and feel good in this atmosphere. And yeah, I'm just happy to continue and to see what I can do in the future. I think the team gave me a lot of confidence in myself, and I also need it.
And Ilan, you were with Valentin that day, but you had a fabulous year on your own. You did top 10s at Paris-Nice, Isola, Swiss, Algarve and Britain. You also took the bronze medal at the ITT in Rwanda. You must look back with great pride.
Yeah, it was a great year. Yeah, the moment into the France, I think I will never forget. Was a really amazing moment for the team. And yeah, of course, in the end of the year, third place at the Worlds, and then finishing off with a bang, literally on the asphalt. But okay, that's life. But was really yeah, a bit eye-opening to do a podium on the Worlds TT. I never expected, so yeah, it gives definitely a lot of confidence.
And you also agreed a contract last year. You're with us for several years now. Are you looking to grow as a leader in the next couple of years?
Yeah, let's hope so. I try to take it step by step. I'm already some time in the team now. Really happy here, so happy to stay 3 more years in the team and hopefully keep improving.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
This way. We will now meet our final group of riders, those who thrive in the wind, on the cobbles, and in those crazy, hectic sprint finishes.
The team is super important. First of all, the confidence that they gave me when they took me in the team to put me as a leader in my first race. Every race that I win, I need to have a team around me, teammates.
In front of me, there is another rider who puts me in a good position, and then I put a sprinter in a good position. And it feels like a real achievement to pull it off, like a really nice punch sprint, and to win it off. It's incredible feeling.
Suffering is the way to success, because you really have to love it also, but it's a love-hate relationship you have with suffering. But if you cannot suffer, for sure, you will not make it in sports, that's for sure.
An amazingly strong group of riders for all terrains. And to represent them, I'd like to invite Yves Lampert, Tim Miller and Paul Magnette to the stage, please. Welcome, gents. Yves, you extended your contract another 2 years. That makes it 12 seasons with the team. Do you feel like a mentor to these guys?
Well, quite a bit, yeah. I have a bit of experience gathered through the years, and I hope I can give it to them also a bit.
We really experience what you can, the knowledge you can pass over. How excited are you to race with this squad?
Yeah, really excited. Yeah, I think our classic group is a bit stronger again, and we needed a bit after the last years. So I hope we can make some good results in springs.
Thank you. Tim? There was points last year you were seemed unstoppable in 16 victories. What were your key highlights of 2025?
Well, definitely every win is important, but yeah, of course the World Tour stage, the World Tour races. But if I need to choose, yeah, the Scheldeprijs and the stage wins and the Tour de France, of course.
And where are you looking to make your mark this year?
Yeah, of course, again, to win as much as possible. But yeah, the main goals are the classics and the Tour.
And we're looking forward to it. Paul?
Thank you.
I mean, what a year that's been, 19 victories. You threw your arms in the air many times, but perhaps the most memorable was the T-Rex celebration that we can see behind you. How did that come about?
Yeah, it was for me a really amazing year. I did not expect that many victories, but in the end, this is why I train so hard, and I really go for it every races I do, and I'm really happy to finish it off 19 times last year. I'm very proud about my teammates, staff and sponsors, so I really want to continue on that way.
We have a big year ahead, haven't we?
yeah, I'm really looking for the next few years. Yeah.
We show the video?
Yeah, you can.
Manier's going to get 2, and it's going to be the same result too. The 4th day in a row, can he come off his wheel? Oh my goodness, oh, Paul Manier. Oh, look at that, and there it is. Paul Manier's going to take the opening stage. He's going to get 2 in a row. Of course he has. Of course it is. Manier dipping, and Manier does it. And it's Paul Manier again this time. We know he's the best sprinter in this race, and he just keeps reminding us as well.
So, Paul, great news, you'll be staying with us till 2029. Does that give you the room to grow and hopefully win a lot more?
Yeah, exactly. It was super important for me to feel that the team is really confident on me, and I'm also really confident on what the team can give me, let me grow up on the best way as possible, and this is why I signed for a longer contract, and I'm really proud about it, and I really try to do my best to grow as fast as possible and win the biggest races in the world in the future.
Congratulations and thank you, guys. Yeah. Now, we've met our team for the coming year, but we'd also like you to meet the team behind the team. So, Jürgen, I mentioned they're the team behind the team. I don't think there's a better description, is there?
No, and it's out of respect that we put them last. And I think I can speak on behalf of all the riders. A team is formed by a strong group of riders, but also by a highly committed and skilled staff that is really focused on details and to lead to success. Our performance staff, communication staff, technical staff, office people, but also our academic partners. They're all incremental to what we do. We should never forget how committed these people are to create the best team environment for our riders. And I sincerely want to thank them for their commitment. Behind me, we see some images of those people at work. And to give you an example, back in September 2024 already, Nicolas Kozemans and Koen Pelgrim were already mobilizing Tim, Bert and Paul for 2 full days on the cobbles, just to make sure that our preparation for 2025 Classic season went smoothly, but also to ensure that our technical partners had all the feedback they needed to develop the things we needed for Spring Classic season. So we have a long legacy of people supporting the team. And over the past 2 years, we brought in some new people, new insights, new specialties, new personalities, and some of them are already on stage today as well. I think I'm convinced our staff is the best in the world, and I'm truly honored to be surrounded by all these people, all these exceptional people in this team. So I would like to invite them together with the riders for a picture on stage.
So can we have all the staff and all the riders to the stage, please? And all the staff as well?
Staff.
Do the Devos? Devo riders? Yeah. And the Devo riders? Everyone, please.
Riders in the middle.
Thank you.
Maybe put the riders in the middle. You go in. Misschien in het midden gaan jullie.
Only one fuck up.
Misschien ook niet
Only
voor
one
rust
fuck up.
staan.
De jongens mogen...
Die moet
Only
knielen.
forgot one rider. Yeah, you got the back, good tall, yeah. This stage is going to give way. Yeah.
Young guys. Ja. Doe de knie. Vergeet ook de jongen. Ja. De krant is
Ja, richtig fetzen lassen. Ja.
What? Small. That's
Als renner spelen. Stefan, die weet niet eens hoe dat al werkt.
Now the riders stay on stage. The riders stay now. The World Tour riders. We blijven nog even, de World Tour riders. The riders stay, the riders. You still need to do the...
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining our presentation. We'll now move up to the 29th floor for the media session. Thank you. Right, burn that. see it again.